Welcome to the mind of LANCESCURV, the most creatively profound man in cyberspace.
This is your boy, Mr. Political. Today is a sad day, the morning after the death of our bright and shining prince. Those who would push the envelopes for Black America. You must forgive me. I ask you to forgive me for my sadness upon this day, and upon the announcement of our bright and shining prince, who was willing to put his life and his words within the store window. Today is a day, not like any other day, but we should be accustomed to a day like this, because once again, we have lost a brother who would fight, who would be outspoken, who would not lean upon political correctness. There now, Mr. Eric. That's what Black people call those who they respect, those who've shown love by actions and words. This is a sad day to see my brother go to his great beyond. Now you say, and please excuse me, because I am saddened. I'm not going to show my sadness by lowering a flag at half-mast. I'm not going to show my sadness and say, give the family a moment to consume their loss. But I'm going to show my sadness in the loss of a brother who loved his people, who took the oath to represent his people. As the tears run down my face at the loss of another soldier who felt the righteousness of the cause of his people, who took the democratic ideas in the ballot box seriously, who did not shine a coon, and even by others' perspective, seeing him as foolishness because he wanted his children, which are all our children, to bathe and drink in clean water and not use it as a tool to further their careers. And even though you and many others may view his words as harmful, arrogant, and ignorant, he knew his place. He knew his place, and his place was at the city council meeting. He knew his place. He knew why and who he was fighting for. Unlike others who lay in his wake as we go to his wake, and we show our respect. If you love freedom, if you looked for the straw man, he was the straw man, and yes, he had a brain, and he didn't need a political party or a special interest group to give him a clue and an idea about why he was elected, why he was there, why he felt such love for his people. Today is a sad day, and I ask you to urge your city council to stand and give him a hand, and to raise your hand, not in the fist, because that is our cause, but to give him your hand in celebrating him going home to our Father. Because many have shown up at the door of glory and was unworthy of entering the pearly gate. I pray that my Father will accept him into his bosom, as he is well deserving of this. To look at his efforts, as I shed a tear in his loss. I did not know the man, and the man did not know me, but he knew the plight and love of my people. He knew that our presence in this country, the presence in our cities, the presence in our states was to fight for their people. Now, you may not like his words, but no one likes the words of truth and honesty and loyalty and obligation. Today is a sad day. So I ask you to go to your city council and ask them openly to fly the red, black, and green in remembrance of one of our shining prince who was not afraid to use the First Amendment in the manner in which it was born. We all, whatever part of the ignorant bastion of America that you live, to raise your hand, not in a fist, but in clap, in civil disobedience to the loss of one of our prince. We have very few who stand at the door. We have very few who stand in the store window in the pursuit and the happiness for the Black American people. On this day, we have a great loss. We have a great loss. So please forgive me if you hear the tears that run down my face. Please forgive me if you see the anguish and the pain in my voice in saying that we have lost a great soldier. And yes, I did not know the man. But if I had had the opportunity to stand within his presence and know that hope is still alive. Hope is not dead. Hope is not lost. And maybe by some pure chance, maybe by some small coincidence, those who pander to you from your city council, those who pander to you from your Capitol buildings on whatever state that you lie. And if you stand, then take his image and point it toward those 9 cities who are under invasion right now. And say, if you need a rallying cry, if you need symbolism to keep hope alive, then he is truly the poster child. March upon your city council. I care not where you at. I care not where you at. But I do care that you show your respect. You show your admiration for a man who wanted his children to bathe and drink in clean water. He fought to the end. He died in true belief that the democratic ideas, which are the foundation of this country, which for many a years and more than I have toes and fingers to point at as examples, love him. Flint, love him because he was your brother And he fought for you. And he fought for your children. I must go and gather my thoughts in remembrance of what Ozzie Davis truly called our Prince, our shining light, a true voice of Black America, not sculptured in politically correct tones and statements, but standing in civil disobedience with a voice in demanding that the right of Black men and their issues in their community be put in a tone of the people. This is your boy, Mr. Political, without rant, without disrespect, but with great thanks for the offering that he put at the feet of the podium of the people of Flint, Michigan. God be with you, and God bless you. This is your boy, Mr. Political, and I'm out.
Make sure to go to LANCESCURV.com, an online magazine established in 2001, containing written articles, thousands of talk shows and discussions, cutting-edge cartoons, as well as erotic expressions and tasteful adult photography. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. Once you get a taste of the world of LANCESCURV, trust me, you'll be back for more. LANCESCURV.com. Bold, raw, and uncut.